Hey guys, I'm Mike here from Tainted Pineapple Designs, and today I'm going to make a Buffalo Bills logo out of... Alright, so I got some pine glued up here for this project. It's about 1.5 inch thick. It's a little uneven from me gluing it together. So we have to surface this with the surfacing bit. And what I did was my XY position. I like to use the center. A lot of guys like to use the left corner. I get better results finding the center of my piece. So all I did was I took a ruler, went corner to corner, made a line, other way, corner to corner, made a line to get you 0. Alright, so I gotta start by surfacing this board. It's definitely uneven. When I glued it up, it had some low and high spots. What I'm going to be using today is this surfacing bit. It is number 45528 for anybody who's smooth surface on one side, we got to repeat it to the next side. On both sides, it's nice and flat. We're going to go into creating our Buffalo Bills logo. For this car, I'm going to keep it real simple. I'm going to be using a 1/4 inch 201 bit. It comes from Carbide 3D. It's Armana Tools. It came with my Shapeoko. It works really well. They're really strong bits, and I haven't had one snap yet. So we're going to use this tool, get it changed up, get this thing zeroed out, and get going. Hey guys, I'm Mike with Tainted Pineapple Designs. Today's a new day. I kind of went through yesterday on surfacing a glued up board that I had to make Buffalo Bills logo. Well, that didn't go so well. What happened was I originally taped down my board to surface it, and when I went to go cut the actual design, I forgot to put my pin needles in the corners so the wasteboard wouldn't move. I was kind of distracted doing the videos and whatnot, and it happens, you know. I tried to resurface that original glued up panel so I could maybe save it, and this is what I ended up with. It ended up being about 0.83, and my original was about 1.25 inch. So I had to redo it. I had to glue up some new boards last night, and a little upset, so I had to take a breather. But it's CNC work. If you're like me, and you're brand new, just starting off, you're gonna have a lot of firewood. That's it. Can't give up. Get yourself some calipers so you can read the thickness of your wood. Best tool to have in CNC right here. So I glued up a new piece. It's about 1.32 inches. That's what I like. I surfaced it this morning. Didn't need to show you guys that again. And now we're gonna get this on the machine, pinned up, and get started. Information: I am using a Makita pin nailer. I believe I picked this up at Home Depot for maybe 200 bucks. It's a good addition to the shop, and I use this every day. Now that we got our board pinned up, she ain't going nowhere. Hopefully, I'm gonna get this machine set up, get this thing zeroed out, and quarter-inch end mill for the whole entire thing. This is number 201 from Carbide 3D. It's Nomad Tools. It's the end mill that comes with the Shipoko Probe and 5 and all their tables. So we're gonna set this up. We're gonna zero it out. I had a little trouble. The video before showed me trying to get the 0 XY in the middle. I got a corner that's ripped out, so I have to change it to get my XY and 0 on the left corner. I'm going to do that now, and we'll be all set. I'm all set up. My XY and Z are set. As you can see, I do them manually. I don't have the fancy equipment. I can do my XY, and I use the paper method for the Z. Works out good for me. I haven't really had any issues with it. I'm going to turn this router on. Get this thing fired up for you. I'm going to try not to use the vacuum, just so you can get an idea of how this thing cuts, and you can see the movements, and it's pretty damn cool when you watch it as well. Here we go. Forgot to hit record at the beginning of this cut. It's a rookie move. I know I gotta get better at things. Being my first video, it's not gonna be too good, but I hope to get better, put out more content, and hopefully my videos get better. But if you can see by the video, I didn't set my collet or my bit right for the material, so I came damn close to hitting that nut on the wasteboard, which could have been a real problem. So I have to go back, reset the 0. Well, I gotta reset my bit, pull it down a little bit so I get more clearance. Probably have to then reset on the bit setter. I believe I don't have to do the 0 again. It should be dialed in pretty good. And then I have to go back in my Aspire software and change the toolpath for just the cutout part of this logo, and start at a certain depth so I don't have to go through the whole came out pretty good considering it's pine. Next, I'm going to sand this up a little bit, clean it up, send it off to the wife to be painted and finished. Here we go. Sanded down. I had to fill in some holes, some little cracks. The customer wanted pine wood, and this is some reclaimed pine wood I glued up. I had some holes from nails and whatnot, and had to do a little more work than usually we would do. Usually here at Tainted Pineapple Designs, we use all hardwoods. We use cherry, mahogany, maple. They're a little more expensive. They come out really nice when they're stained. You know, the customer wanted me to try to keep this at about $100, $120, so we're using pine, and it's all sanded up. Looks really nice. We're gonna put a coat of sealer on this, so when we go and paint it, it won't bleed through when we use a couple different colors, depending on what my wife's gonna use on this for a finish. So we'll get this polyed up, let it dry, and then she can get the paint done. Here we go.